Hello, my peeps, and welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy IX. Now, this has a very good chance to being the last episode for this series, just because I've pretty much done everything. I mean, I even did the quest I never knew about, and so never actually completed, which was basically doing all of the Nero family members. They have a lot of family members. Anyway, so it is now time to just go ahead and go through. We have already completely defeated all of the... Actually, before I do anything, let's go ahead and select party members. Why do I want to do that? Mostly because we did get new weapons for pretty much everybody. Because Armorant did get a new rune claws. Ooh, so that actually pluses the attack on most of the other characters. It lowered it by a little bit, and as you can see, the last one, really good abilities if I didn't already know them. So yes, and then the High Mage Staff, we did get a mace. So this one does allow Vivi to learn Doomsday. Am I really interested in learning it? Honestly, no. Just because I wasn't planning to use Vivi. Not because I don't like Vivi, that it's true, but I just want to be able to do 9,999. Alright, so we got the Ragnarok. I thought we got... Nope, we didn't get anything new for him, because maybe what I was thinking was the tower, which I think is... I already showed you guys this, and you learned Thievery! I already learned Thievery, so I don't really need that, and besides that, the attack dives down so much. Now, if I did have the Excalibur 2, I think the attack is 100, or maybe it's like 101 or something like that. It's not a huge boost, but it would be a better attack than what Zidane currently has, which is the Ultima weapon. Alright, let's go ahead and switch back to the party that I was going to use. Yes, I do. So we'll go ahead and get Aiko, Quina, and Freya. Again, why this party? Aiko is the best healer, really is, and also has full life, which Dagger does not have access to. Zidane, well, you have to. Quina, Frog Drop, and also Auto Life, which is really good. And then Freya, of course, has the Dragon Crest. Now, I did mention in the previous episode that Armorant, I had no idea, but in one of his abilities, called Aura, that will actually do... I'll bring him back. Because that will... No. Come on. But cast Auto Life and Regen on one party member. So it could be them, or it could be any of the other party members. So yeah, I had no idea. But am I going to actually use that? No, because he's still... Doom cast on an enemy. No, But yeah, so again, Armorant unfortunately is not someone I usually use, unless I was trying to learn all of his abilities, which I did do, but yeah, just not a party member that I usually use. But I was impressed that I was like, oh, he could be more helpful in certain cases, because Quina is the only one right now that can do Auto Life. Alright, let's head on. So let's head on. Whoa! Dane, there's nothing. Is this it? Is there nothing else? This is space. Dane, space? Your journey is not over. I keep on forgetting. Garland need to use a different voice. Do not fear. Step forward, and you will be closer to the truth. Go, Zidane. Zidane? That's easy for you to say. Now, would I do this? No. But, you know, he's a video game character. He's not going to have any trouble. Now, what you're supposed to do is that you are supposed to walk forward. What? You're walking forward? Yes, actually, because that will actually get you to the light.
You have entered a new realm. There are no more worlds. There is no more space. Follow your memory, your original memory, and march forth.
Zidane Garland, what exactly is our memory? Zidane, let's try that again. Zidane, why can't I remember other people's experiences and events that happened before my time? Zidane Garland, please tell me.
Do not limit memory to just one individual's experiences from birth. That is only the surface. Every life born into this world, whether natural or artificial, requires a parent. And that parent also requires a parent. Life is connected, one to another. If you trace the root of all life, there exists one source. The same can be said for memory. All life constitutes an intelligence that holds memory beyond experience. Memory is not isolated within individuals. It is an accumulation of generations of memories that continue to evolve. You can say that memory and evolution go hand in hand. But most life forms do not understand the true nature of memories, which explains why most memories never cross paths.
Zidane, so what am I going to find by tracing back to our roots?
A presence that presides over all life and memories. The crystal.
Now, I do wonder, reading this, is that actually hinting towards the actual final boss? But, yeah, I don't know. Zidane, crystal?
You are on your own now. Zidane, take care of Kuja and protect the crystal. Farewell.
Zidane, Garland, wait!
Garland? Even if I was created to serve one purpose alone, I do not regret being born to this world.
Now, I don't know if it's Garland or Zidane. So yeah, I don't know what voice to use. Zidane, is this the crystal that Garland was talking about? It's time for us to find out the truth. So, it is something I'm still not going to do any encounters. Now, could I get encounters in this area? The answer, of course, is yes. And most of them are just going to be lesser versions of the 4 Chaos Guardians that we defeated. So all the Guardians or the Shrine bosses. But the thing is that they will not yield. Okay, so they will not give experience, but they will actually give apparently a high amount of AP. Alright, so I'm a little curious, so maybe I'll try to get into a fight. Come on, fight! There we go. So let's see. Alright, as you can see, that is the Earth Shrine boss. Magic. Oops, that's not blue. I'm like, that's blue magic, but I meant fragile. And then we'll just go into Thievery. And then we'll do the Dragon Crest. Oh, fuck. Whoopsie. Ooh, no. Let's do... Okay. We're done. So, 7 experience. Well, I'm like, that isn't really high. Because I would think that would be like 10 and 30 and all that sort of stuff. So 7, it is higher than most just normal random encounters. I will give it that, but I was like, I thought it would be higher. Alright, anyway. Alright, we're going back to not encountering anybody. So, of course, that's just meaning I'm going 1 to 1 to 1 to 1. Wait a second, where are we? There we go. And so this is actually the final save point. Alright, so let me make sure. So it does want me, sorry, I need to look. So the next boss, which is not it's not the big bad, it says that we should use the Insomniac ability, and I believe most characters do have it except for Zidane. Yeah. I'd rather have Locomotion if they can have it, and yeah, Insomniac, yeah, at least one character has that. Now the only question is, should I actually have Auto Potion? So, I won't do it for this one. I do have the opportunity to come back here for this next one. What? Zidane, Kuja! Kuja, nice of you to come. I'm surprised that you beat the 4 chaoses that I created from the crystal's memory. But you're too late. Take a good look. Isn't it beautiful? It's the original crystal. This is where it all began. The birthplace of all things. Once I destroy it, everything will be gone. Gaia, Terra, the universe, everything. Your lives and memories too, of course. Mwah, ha 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 ha. Zidane, hush up. The only thing that's gonna be gone is you. I'll take you out all right now. All? I don't know. We have boss battles. Kuja, do you honestly think you can beat me? Even if you do, Gaia's already doomed. Its assimilation by Terra has begun, and the Tree will incite a cataclysmic destruction of Gaia. It is all over for you and your friends. See? I win either way. Zidane, it doesn't matter. Even if Gaia is assimilated, the planet will remain, and we'll start over to make a new home. Kuja, you're nothing but a coward. If you're gonna die, leave us out of it. Kuja, why should the world exist without me? That wouldn't be fair. If I die, we all die. Zidane, you will be my first sacrifice. No. Alright, so this guy... Hello? Alright, so this guy is Death Guys. Of course, that means we're gonna have to... I'm like, he can, I believe, do the level 5 death, which I don't have to worry about because all my party members are 99, so it will just miss. However, of course, it will be able to cast Doom, which there's no way to evade that, really. I mean, it does miss, but if it is cast and it actually, hits, then I really can't do anything except making sure that person has auto life, and then basically make sure they heal back up. And of course, Quina puts on auto life again. Okay, so what are we doing? Okay, so this guy has about 55,000 and just under 600, so 600, just under that. And we are able to steal 3 things: Dual Claws, Black Belt, and Elixir. Now I am going to go ahead and steal. Granted, I am not really going to be using it. Alright, so whenever I see that, I'm like, oh my gosh, Ozma, I'm gonna die! Ozma is really the exception. Yes, this will do apparently a couple hundred, not even 1,000. So yeah, you don't have to really be scared of that. With Ozma, yes, you do need to make sure that you're very careful of it, but I've already been healed everything. And the Tail Smack did more damage than his Meteor. Stole Elixir. Alright, so we really just need the... No, I didn't mean to do that. Get out of that. Come on, I just need one more. Couldn't steal anything. although I do like this guy's, all of his looks. It looks so creepy. Alright, death. So let's see if it stays. Miss. So don't have to worry about that. Couldn't steal anything. I have to admit, it'll be nice when I don't have to worry about stealing. Can we try that again? Oh, no, this is another 5 one. So, gonna hit everybody. Screw that up. Couldn't steal anything. Of course you couldn't. Now, honestly, all of these I really didn't need to... I really don't need to steal, because one thing, it is something that it just takes everything longer to do. Because Zidane, while I have all of the buffs, like the the Master Thief and all that sort of stuff, and the Bandit, it really doesn't help. I mean, I suppose it does. I wouldn't want to do it without it, but it's just one of those things where it would make all of these battles much quicker. So after this particular boss battle, you are actually able to go and save. So I will go ahead and do that, but probably for the next 2 boss battles, finally. Thank you, Zidane. Thank you, thank you. And just to verify that we did do everything, I just want the does not have everything. Excellent. So I need to go to Frog Drop, Ico I Skip, Dragon Crest, and then... Ooh! Zidane has his trance, so I can't use Thievery, but the Grand Solution, I think what it's called, it's going to do the same thing. Let's go ahead and speed this up. Wide break. What I'm doing. Grand Lethal. That's what the name is. Uh-oh. Magic, we're gonna do Oop, and we are done. How did they defeat Death Guys? Do they think they can defeat me? Alright, and we got no experience and no AP. Apparently we received Gil, though. Alright, so if I was to walk forward, I would immediately be going into the last 2 boss battles. Now, the thing I'm going to do, since we are doing the last battle, I am going to go ahead and put Auto Potion on. Do I need it for Kuja? Not really. But the only thing is that I actually do want that for... Sorry. I do want that for the final boss. Because, unfortunately, once you defeat Kuja, you're thrown right into the battle again. So, I am going to go ahead and put on Auto Potion. Again, don't really need it for Kuja, but I don't have the opportunity to put it on, and I really do want it for the final boss. Okay, so I did have to take off my MP plus, 20? 10, actually. So, that's going to be fine. I am going to go ahead and save, so just 1 second. Alright, let's go ahead and head into the final battles. Kuja, I can't believe you beat Death Guys. Well, my time is almost up. Time to die, everyone. Alright, now, of course, this, for Kuja, we are able to steal Rebirth Ring, White Robe, and Ether. I am not going to do that, however, just because I have no chance to actually equip them or anything like that, so I am just going to go ahead and skip that. Now, would I actually want to go ahead and steal the Rebirth Ring and the White Robe? Yes, absolutely. Especially since I don't have that many white robes, I don't have that many rebirth rings, and it would be really nice, but like I said, I'm just thrown immediately to the final boss. So yes, I am just going to ignore that. So that means I can go ahead and just, yeah, I can just be mean. So yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and do thievery. And then, of course, Dragon Crest, and then, of course, what I'm gonna do... let's go ahead and do Carbuncle. Why not? I know that, sorry, I know that Kuja is going to cast, Reflect on himself. And so, I'm gonna do it too. Do I need to? Absolutely not, but yeah, I thought it... because I haven't shown that much of Aiko's summons. Hello, Carbuncle. And I don't have any other stones equipped on Aiko, so it is just doing the regular reflect, because that's Carbuncle's default one. Like I said, for this game, you are actually able to based on what gems you put with Carbuncle, or on Aiko, when you cast Carbuncle, it can do other things, anything from haste to protect, and I even think regen. I can't remember everything, and I'm already too far along to actually go back and verify all the information, but let's go ahead. And so he just did reflect. So what does that mean? Although I'm like, oh well, I shouldn't have done it, because that does mean that Aiko now, if she tries to heal anything, it will just be bounced back to me. It will be bounced to Kuja, which might not be what I want. Anyway, but we do regen, so I don't have to really worry about it. And with Zidane's and Freya's attacks that they're doing, it's not considered magic, so it's not going to bounce off. And as you can see, the reflect has already been... it went away. Alright, we are done. Kuja, I'm already gonna die anyway. I don't have to be afraid of death. I'm not gonna die alone. You're all gonna die with me. I still wish this was something that Vivi would actually learn. Now what this does is that it does make it so then all of my party members do go down to 1 point. Zidane, what happened to the crystal? Where is this? You stand before the final dimension. I am the darkness of eternity. Who are you? All life bears death from birth. Life fears death, but lives only to die. It starts with anxiety. Anxiety becomes fear. Fear leads to anger. Let's try that again. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. The only cure for this fear is total destruction. Kuja was a victim of his own fear. He concluded he could only save himself by destroying the origin of all things, the crystal. Zidane, what the heck are you talking about? Why are you telling me all this? Now, the theory is undeniable. Kuja's action proves it. All things live to perish. At last, life has uncovered this truth. Now it is time to end this world. Zidane, what do you mean by that? I exist for only one purpose, to return everything back to the zero world, where there is no life, and no crystal to give life. In a world of nothing, fear does not exist. This is the world that all life desires. Zidane, who do you think you are? You're not ending anything, never, not as long as we all have the will to live. Foolish creature. Your fears have already deluded you. One day, you will choose destruction over existence, just as Kuja did. When he sought to destroy the crystal, the purpose of life ended. Now come, enter the zero world that you desire. No! We'll destroy you and prove you wrong. And through our memories, future generations will see we can overcome any fear. We can't give up now. We have to fight together. Even if we lose, it doesn't matter. Our memories will live on inside of others. So even if we are born to die, I'm not afraid. I'm gonna live. And so, as you can see, all of my characters went down to 1. So thank you, Kuja. Alright, so yes. Amaran, don't screw up. And so, basically all the characters that we don't have in our main party, they're actually giving their, not necessarily life force, but they're giving away a lot of their energy in order to completely heal the active party members. Steiner, though I am unworthy, accept my powers. And it gives it to Freya. Vivi,
I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. Good luck.
Gives it to Aiko. And of course Dagger will give Dagger, please accept my powers. And so now, what are we able to do? I don't know. I guess change abilities, but my abilities, it's pretty much maxed out, and I already did make sure that everyone has the auto potion. Do I have enough potions? So I don't have enough, like, regular potions, but I do have enough high potions, so that should be fine. And if not, then I have 44 elixirs, which hopefully it won't be that long. Now, for Necron, let's find out. Necron will have just under 55,000, so it's not something that is really bigger than what we've seen. It's really been just about what we have seen. And it's really funny because the Chaos Guardians, they all had about 60,000. So I don't know why, like, the final bosses, they don't have more, but again, Quail had the most, so Quail had the most. Yes, I don't remember how much though, just a second. Quail, where are you? I don't know what I'm looking for. Quail, but I can't remember my alphabet. Just a second. Where is Quail? Quail, there he is. Alright, so Quail was actually over 65,000. And so this one is... So Necron is actually, like I said, just over 55,000. So... yeah, so nothing that we have to worry about really, and everyone has been fully healed, both in HP and MP, so let's go ahead and go. And look, our location is Hill of Despair. That does not sound nice. Zidane, we've come too far to lose now. Let's just wrap this up and go home, all of us. And so now we're gonna fight Necron. Now, while I don't mind that this is an enemy, that this is actually the final boss rather than Transkuja, I just don't like the fact that there wasn't anything in the game that actually said anything about this guy. There was, like, nothing. Well, if it was, you know, hidden within the crystal, it does make sense, but it's just one of those things that I wish there was, like, something found, like, either on the Eidolon wall, something like that, or, you know, some random statue in an inn to say, yeah, this used to be actually, you know, feared or, you know, worshipped or something like that. Because even in the Legend of Dragoon, one of the boss, you know, it was really cool for the Archangel that you were able to find something mentioned about it when we were going around in we were able to find it in, like, a random, hidden spot in, you know, a house. So that made it just nicer. But yes, it doesn't matter, though, because Necron is here. He is the final boss. Are you able to steal anything from him? Yes, it is 4 elixirs. What? Yeah, 4 elixirs, that's it. Am I going to do that? No, again, I'm not going to be able to save. There is no reason for me to actually save it or anything like that. So it's really just going to be, you know, Zidane using Thievery, Aiko just being there ready to heal. Quina is going to use Frog Drop. Freya is going to use her Dragon Crest. So yeah. Now blue shockwave. Missed. Okay. So the thing that you do have to be aware of is that Necron does have an ability that will actually put all negative status effects on you. So for some people, they're like, oh, I want to make sure that one person doesn't have any abilities that will actually make it so then such and such won't actually be cast. For me, I didn't do that. Should I have done it? Yeah, I guess, but because that might actually help me, get one more trophy, which is the one that means one character did actually get all of the status effects, both good and bad. This would be a really good, really easy way to get all of them, but it's just one of those things that I'm like, I'm already not going to be able to get all of the trophies anyway, so I don't really see one way or another that it's going to make a difference. Now, Auto Potion is working. I really didn't need it for that particular one, but that's okay. What are we doing now? I don't know. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Not really, because I just got that. So I do want to slow this down a bit, because I need Quina to start doing her... Sorry. For Quina to start doing their... Oh no! Auto Life, which I just put it on Quina, which... Quina already has it on. Oh well. And then we have lots of auto potions coming along. Now, I don't know if Quina is going to be able to get everything auto life again, because, well, I accidentally put it on Quina again, which I didn't mean to do, but I was just trying to get... Oh, and we're done. Why defy your fate? I guess I'll slow it down a little bit. Is the will to live that power? This is not eternal, as long as life and death exists. I'm sure it says something like that. Now, here comes basically the end portion. And I might fast forward some of these just to get it to go further along, but we'll see. Zidane, are you alright? Dagger, yeah, but look what's happening. Zidane, so what Ku just said was true. The Ifa tree is beginning its violent reaction. Dagger, what's gonna happen? Zidane, I don't know, but it doesn't look good. Beatrix, I doubt anyone could have survived that explosion. No, Captain. Mikoto, they are still alive. Beatrix, what? Where are they? Mikoto, oh, over there. Beatrix, the Hildegard is probably closer. You, the tall one. Hagen. Sir, Hagen, Pluto Knight, the 8th, ma'am. Beatrix, I didn't ask for your name. Contact the Hildegard right away. Hagen, yes, sir, ma'am. So confused, that's okay. Regent Sid, please be alive. Aaron, sire, we're receiving a transmission from the Red Rose. Regent Sid, punch it up on the main line. Okay. This is the Red Rose. Regent Sid, you're not General Beatrix. Who are you? My name is Mikoto. Everyone is alive. You're very close to them. Regent Sid, what? How do you know? I can hear him. Regent Sid, who? Regent Sid, prepare to land immediately. Yes. And here they come. Zidane, that's the Hildegard 3. Looks like Sid came to rescue us. Sid! Regent Sid, thank heavens you're all safe. Come quickly, we don't have much time. Farewell, Zidane. Zidane, oh, dang it. Dagger, what's wrong? Zidane, why don't you go on ahead? I'll catch up with you all later. I have something to take care of. Dagger, what do you mean? Zidane, he's still alive. He can't be. Steiner, Zidane, what are you doing? Zidane, Steiner, take care of Dagger. Steiner, what? What do you mean by that? Zidane, Kuja's still alive. I can't just leave him. Steiner, this is ludicrous. Just because you two are from Steiner, this is ludicrous. Just because you two are from the same planet doesn't mean... Zidane, no, that's not the reason. Aiko, come on, Zidane. Why are you even doing this? Zidane, because I might have done the same thing if I were in his shoes. I probably would have fought against you guys and wreaked havoc in Gaia like he did. I know it sounds crazy, you guys, but I know deep down inside I have to do this. Quina, you not crazy, Zidane. But you go help Kuja, not good idea. Is too dangerous. Zidane, I just can't leave him. There's no way I could live with myself if I did that. So I'm going. Steiner, you're making a big mistake. Zidane, well, maybe. But we all have to make big decisions in life sometimes. For me, now is that time. I have to face up to it, just like Vivi did when he confronted his fears to find out more about himself. That was a big decision for Vivi. Vivi, I don't know about that. I don't think it was a really big deal. Zidane, that's what you think. But I might not be doing this if it weren't for you. You've definitely taught me to take life more seriously. Freya, well, you're obviously not going to change your mind, so I'm coming with you. Steiner, the principle of knighthood requires that one assist his comrades in times of need. I shall accompany you as well. Zidane, whoa, wait a minute. Like I said, it's my moment, so don't butt in. You guys have your own someday. Besides, you guys have more important things to worry about, like Bermesia and Alexandria. Freya, for once in your life, why can't you be honest? Zidane, sorry, but I can't. Amarant, I can't just walk away. It goes against my nature. Huh? You're a real simpleton. Forget it, you guys. There's no stopping this fool. Regent said, What are you guys still doing out there? Get on board right now. Amarant, come on. Let's just leave him and get out of here. Zidane, that guy will never change. All right, you heard the man. Get out of here before it's too late. Aiko, Zidane, I love you, but you better come back. Huh? Quina, Zidane, I need eat more different food. I'm still hungry. You need come back. Take me more places. Show me more food. Freya, I still can't believe you're doing this. You've changed, Zidane. Till we meet again. Vivi, Zidane, you caught... Vivi, Zidane, you taught me another big lesson in life. Thank you. Dagger, Zidane. Steiner Princess, we must go. Dagger, I know. Zidane, Dagger, I mean, Your Highness. The abduction is over. I can't take you any further. I am sorry for being so selfish. Dagger, no, you're not being selfish. You've done so much for us. If it weren't for you, I probably would have led a meaningless life. With you, I was able to see so much of the world and meet so many people. We faced many hardships too, but I think I finally know what's important. I'm so fortunate to have met you. I'll never forget our trip together. Thank you, Zidane. But promise me one thing. Please come back. Yes, ma'am. Zidane, Kuja, can you hear me? I'm coming to get you. You still have time. Forget me and go. Zidane, just shut up. Just stay where you are. I don't understand you. Zidane, okay, here goes nothing. Huh? Phew, still alive. I guess that was pretty crazy. Zidane, hey, are you alright? Kuja, Zidane? What are you doing here? I thought I told you to go. Zidane, wouldn't you do the same thing if you knew I was dying? Well, never mind. Kuja, your comrades were able to escape? Zidane, yeah, I know you had something to do with it, so thanks. Kuja, I'm glad they made it. Zidane, yeah, well, it's our turn to get moving. I don't deserve to live after all the things that I've done. I am useless to this world. Today no one's useless. You helped us escape, remember? After you guys beat me, I had nothing left, nothing more to lose. Then I finally realized what it means to live. I guess I was too late. Hey, wait! Don't go dying on me, alright? Uh-oh. Maybe you should keep your eyes closed, though. Kuja, what you did was wrong. But you gave us all one thing, hope. We were all created for the wrong reason, but you alone defied our fate. We do not want to forget this. We want your memory to live on forever. To remind us that we were not created for the wrong reason, that our life has meaning. Sometime later. Uh-oh, Vivi with the ticket.
So this is Alexandria.
Kaboom. Puck, man.
Pick up the pace, will ya? I don't believe it, Vivi. Vivi? How do you know that name?
What are you talking about? It's me, Puck. How could you forget me?
Puck?
You know, Puck.
Wait, the Prince of Bermesia?
Oh, come on. What's wrong with you? If you're not Vivi, then who are you?
I'm Vivi's son. Here they come. Brother.
Yow! Oh, look at all the Vivis. Ah.
I always talked about you, Zidane. How you were a very special person to us because you taught us how important life is.
Freya, you're leaving soon, are you not? Yes, I can hardly wait to see everyone. Alexandria. I went there many years ago. How long will it take to rebuild Bermesia?
I don't care as long as I am with you.
Oh, I love you, Freya.
Yet he still doesn't remember our past.
I just want to cherish our time right now, and hope that he doesn't forget me in like 2 years. Anywho...
You taught me that life doesn't last forever. That's why we have to help each other and live life to the fullest.
It's time to say goodbye to this room. Save the Queen. You have served me well. My duty is finished here. Farewell, Alexandria. What?
Even if you say goodbye, you'll always be in our hearts, so I know we're not alone anymore. Hey!
Why are you going to Alexandria? You're not going?
I never said that. Hey, wait!
I guess they did partnership again.
Why I was born, how I wanted to live. Thanks for giving me time to think.
Oh, here's Quitta. Ah, being so happy. Good food, not only delicious. Good food made with heart. This very important when cooking for friends. That is true. Does make it, yeah.
To keep doing what you set your heart on. It's a very hard thing to do. We were all so courageous.
Oh, hurry! We gotta get there before the play begins. No need to hurry. The theater ship is no match for my new ship. My new Hildegard is the fastest ship ever. Do I have to remind you? You said the same thing about the theater ship. That's what you said, father. I said, Aiko, what did you just call me? Darling, she called you father.
Father, mother, let's hurry.
Wait, say it again, Aiko, please. Say it.
What to do when I felt lonely. That was the only thing you couldn't teach me. But we need to figure out the answer for ourselves.
Alright, we're back with Beatrix. Beatrix! Where are you going? Please don't ask. My mind is already set. Wait, listen to me. Thump thump, thump thump, thump thump. I never wish to lose you again. Steiner? Let us protect the Queen together.
Oh, Steiner, I'm so happy I met everyone. I wish we could have gone on more adventures, but I guess we all have to say goodbye someday.
Uh-oh. Alright, you scumbags, we're almost there. Been a long time since we've seen Alexandria. Let's give them a show they won't forget. Yee-haw! Break a leg, people.
Everyone, thank you. Farewell. My memories will be part of the sky.